What's up guys, Yusuf here to bring you another DCEU video. Today I want to discuss whether the divide between critics and DCEU fans will continue in the Justice League, but with the roles reversed. What I mean by that is, could Joss Whedon's heavy involvement in the film and some of the editing decisions and story changes, could that rub some DCEU fans the wrong way and make them resent the film? And on the other hand, could the critics embrace the film with positive word of mouth? The reason I ask this is because last week when Zack Snyder released his short film Snow, Steam, Iron, an article came out with him discussing Justice League and his involvement. In the interview he stated, "I'm at a place where I feel excited about it and I'm happy for my guys and I love these people that are working on it. And they're my family and I think they're doing an amazing job. But I've just kind of let them do their own thing." He also goes on to state that he feels it would be unfair to Whedon and everyone else if he were to jump back in after being gone for so long. If one wants to look deeper into these comments, it would seem that Snyder is very content with his position, which we expected him to be. Honestly, a lot of us did not expect him to return, and we sure didn't expect him to do the press rounds. One can take "I've let them do their own thing" as him just saying that he hasn't come back and he's let them follow the plan that he's laid out. Or we could read it as him saying that he's just left the film to the executives and Whedon and allowed them to do with it what they must to get the best possible project. This has done nothing but bolster the wild rumors of Whedon taking over a vast majority of the film and making very extensive changes. Let me put it out there that as a huge Zack Snyder fan and a DCEU fan, I was never worried about Joss stepping in to finish up the project at Zack's request. I did not hype up the rumors or get too involved with some of the rhetoric on social media. But the last few weeks, maybe a month, my tone has changed just a bit. But anyway, on to the topic question. Will the hardcore Snyder and DCEU fans resent the film and reverse roles with the critics if Justice League does turn out to be a majority of Whedon's movie now? I personally was asked the question, so I thought it would be something worthy of making a video for. Now, I highly doubt that anything that drastic will happen, mainly because there are so many DCEU fans that, no matter what, are ridiculously excited about seeing this film. Also, despite all of the bold comments on Twitter, I don't see anyone turning on the brand that they defended heavily for almost a year, maybe even longer. But while I say that about the fans, I do believe that some, if not most, critics will give positive reviews to the film solely based on Whedon's involvement if it does turn out to be good. Those that, do not push an anti-DC agenda, those that are actual critics and view the film for what it is, and those that are not, trying to run with the negative narratives all the time, I think that they will give credit where credit is due. I think that it is fair now to at least start, coming to grips with the fact that the film could be split 50-50. With a lot of the visual elements and some of the, not even some of a majority of the story points being put together by Zack. But also we have to give it to Whedon for coming in and cleaning up the film and, knocking it out of the park if it does turn out to be good like we hope that it is, and that I believe it will be. However, despite those statements, there of course will be the small faction of DC fans that will try their hardest to, I'm not supporting Justice League, or I didn't like it at all. You could tell that movie had Whedon written all over it. It's not the same film. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Anyway guys, now I'm interested to hear your thoughts, so go ahead and jump in the comments and tell me what you think about this topic. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button along with the bell so you can get notified when Hybrid Network posts new content. Check out our Facebook and Twitter for our latest updates, our website for the latest news articles and editorials, and donate to our Patreon if you would like to see our content get better.